Welcome to Action Pack Boxing. I'm Action Pack. Recently, reports say that some people from Tyson Fury camp has been spotted at a UFC fight. Okay, so the fight between Wilder and Fury, the trilogy, just got postponed to maybe September or possibly October. Now, the fight was supposed to be July 24th, which is maybe 2 weeks away. So if the fight is being canceled due to members of Tyson Fury camp and Tyson Fury supposed to have COVID, why would they be spotted at a UFC event? Around tens of thousands of people. Why wouldn't you be somewhere quarantining for 2 weeks? So that's kind of strange to me. Like, a lot of people feel that Tyson Fury wasn't ready for Wilder. It's been said that Deontay Wilder's training with Malik Scott has him in tremendous condition, and he's bringing a lot of new things to the table, and Tyson Fury may be worried about that. Now, Tyson Fury's father, Big John Fury, he made a statement saying Tyson Fury wasn't really focused on fighting Deontay Wilder. He was more focused on fighting Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is a whole different type of fighter, of course, and Fury was training to fight Joshua. So Big John Fury says, the thing to me is, it was in a contract that if Tyson Fury was to win, Deontay Wilder was to get a rematch so he can get a chance at getting his WBC title back. So if that was in the making, and that was in a contract actually, how can Fury say he was trying to push an Anthony Joshua fight and lie to these fans and have people getting ready to see Anthony Joshua finally versus Tyson Fury for a unification match and this and that? All the heavyweight champion belts will be on the line because Tyson Fury has the WBC and Anthony Joshua has the rest of the belts, the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO. So the thing to me is, how can you have the fans thinking that they're going to end up getting the fight that they're never going to get? And then Wilder goes to arbitration and make sure he get what he's supposed to get, which is his rematch. So he can do what he has to do. So it's kind of crazy that Fury was training to fight Anthony Joshua, really knowing that can't really happen, and have the fans looking forward to that. And then now, when you realize you've been forced to fight Deontay Wilder for a third time, and this fight is going to be much more dangerous than the first two because he's ready. Wilder is ready. He's looking great, and I think he has a really great chance. I think he has a really great chance of getting his title back. But it's just crazy for Tyson Fury's camp to be out and about in public where you know people will see you. You know people know who you are. Why would you be out in public and doing what you're doing? Like, you're supposed to be quarantining somewhere for maybe 2 weeks or so. That raises the question, does Tyson Fury even have COVID? Does the members of his camp have COVID? Or are people starting to use COVID as a scapegoat? There's been rumors saying that Teofimo Lopez didn't sell enough tickets and he didn't fill up the arena. And that's the reason why maybe 3 weeks ago with his fight against Kambosa, they say that's the reason why he claimed he had COVID. So he can postpone, try to build up the fight, and try to sell more tickets. So we don't want to use COVID. COVID is a very serious thing. A lot of people have been dying all over the world. We don't want to use COVID as an excuse to get out of fights or to get out of anything. Not to even get out of work, whatever the case, whatever it is, you shouldn't play with COVID because a lot of people have lost their loved ones. And I want to send my condolences to everyone who lost their loved ones through COVID because it's been a really rough year and a half for a lot of people all over the world, not just America. But this is Action Pack Boxing where, we're going to cover all the great things that's happening. All the good, the bad. If it's just part of the game, we're going to talk about it here. I don't cover UFC. I've never done a UFC video. But I think it was pretty interesting that Conor McGregor comes back out of retirement to fight Poirier for a trilogy. And then he breaks his left foot, his left ankle. I'm sure that was very painful. And as soon as he sat down, when he couldn't walk anymore, he started promoting the next fight. It's not over. I'll be back. If you're retired and you're getting older and you're in a sport that's as dangerous as boxing or the UFC, sometimes it's best to go live your life. Go hang out with your family. Do what you got to do. Do y'all think Conor McGregor should have came back for this trilogy fight and put himself at risk and end up with a broken ankle, which who knows how long it's going to take for that to heal? So are his fans waiting for another fight? If his fans are waiting for him to heal up and get back and fight, they're going to be waiting for over a year. That's a long time to wait for a person who's quote-unquote retired. That's a year of you getting older. That's a year of you not being able to train because of your injury. So that's kind of crazy. But so far as this Wilder and Fury trilogy, y'all let me know. Like, do you think Tyson Fury and his camp really have COVID? Do you think he had time to prepare? Well, this is action-packed boxing. We're going to talk about it. I want to give a shout-out to all those who commentate. Shout-out to Joe Kyle, Happy Gilmore, Frederick Campbell, Louis Espinal, all y'all who leave comments and y'all interact. I appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all soon here at Action-Packed Boxing, where action speaks louder than words. And we want action, people. See you soon.